Hello, good evening. I'm Tom Hepworth. He's a man with a condition that means he's undergone brain surgery 42 times and needed emergency flights from his home on the Isle of Wight to a hospital in Southampton on 3 separate occasions. Today, in the run-up to Christmas, Kevin Taylor and his family visited the air ambulance service to give a very special festive thank you to the teams who've helped save his life. Lindsay Kinghorn has the story.
Kevin Taylor was in his early 20s when he developed a rare condition called Hydrocephalus. It affects 1 in 1,000 births, but it can also be caused in adults by an illness or injury that affects the brain.
I caught the mumps in 2005. That turned into viral meningitis, which then turned into bacterial meningitis, which then turned into hydrocephalus. And I had to have a thing called a shunt installed in my head that drains the fluid from my brain into my stomach.
The last time Kevin had to call an air ambulance was 3 years ago. The service is vital for him because he has to be seen within 4 hours.
It's life-threatening. If my shunt blocks and I don't get to hospital in time, I could die. That's the reality. Yeah, nice to meet you.
Today, Kevin's brought his family to meet the team at Hampshire and Isle of Wight Air Ambulance Service for the first time.
Yeah, it's very emotional coming here, meeting the crew and seeing the ambulance up close, because I've never actually seen it that close before, apart from when I've been in it, obviously. And my children enjoyed looking around it as well, and seeing how they saved Daddy's life.
It's really nice for them to have closure and to come and see the aircraft that a lot of the patients we see might be unconscious or anaesthetised and not remember being here at all. So for them to come and speak to the crews that might have helped them and understand about what happened can really give them a lot of closure.
And especially with patients like Kevin, we know that the time pressure is time for him means life. So we often have to cut our conversation short. We can come across as quite abrupt because we just know that every second counts.
The air ambulance service relies on charitable donations to keep it in the air. Each mission costs more than £3,000 and so far this year they've responded to 1,600 calls.
You can't really say thank you enough for saving life 3 times. And it's thanks to them that I've got three children.
Workers